Everybody, this is Dan Bigman from LearnGPR.com and coming at you with a quick video today about what should you do or what can you do if you can't identify or locate your target with your GPR, right? Is there anything that you can do then in those circumstances? And certainly the answer is yes, there's things that you can do in order to try to locate your target even when you can't see your target. This isn't always the case, but a lot of times I think that you can use other indicators or signatures from the ground from the subsurface or the ground surface to locate what you're looking for. And so take an example, like let's say that you have a utility that you're trying to locate, a pipe, right? And this is actually a question I got from one of our students in the GPR Basics course. So they were having trouble finding a utility. It was a pretty large pipe, but their GPR was not able to prospect as deep as the pipe was. I think the pipe was buried about 12 feet. Maybe their system was able to go down about 6 feet, and so they couldn't see it. And my recommendation was, well, don't look for the pipe, look for the disturbed soil, right? And you can actually see this at the ground surface. Okay, so your soil is going to be disturbed from that excavation trench, and if you're pushing it along the grass, or dirt or whatever, there's going to be disruption right at the ground surface. So the first reflection you see in all GPR profiles is the ground surface. And you're going to get variations in the amplitude of that first reflection based on variation in the compactness of the soil. So look for the trench. You don't have to look for the utility or the pipe. Look for the trench. Now this doesn't always work, right? Now first of all, which is good in a way, is that there's a lot more trenchless technology putting utilities and pipes into the ground, so you can't necessarily use the ground disturbance to locate pipes. But so that's one limitation. Another possible limitation is, let's say that you're on the street, right? So you're doing a survey. You're right on the street. Obviously, you can't see variation at the ground surface for the street. And so in that case, it might be difficult. However, you still might be able to see the trench. You might not be able to see the top of it, but you might be able to see the walls of the trench. And I've seen this all the time. When you survey at gas stations, for example, locating underground storage tanks, you can see the edge of the excavation unit that the storage tanks are embedded in all the time. So my recommendation is to try to do your best to locate some other signature, right? Figure out some other way that you can possibly see your target and look for that. Develop a cognitive map of something else that you might be able to see. You can do this for grave, for locating graves, right? For cemetery mapping. Maybe you can't see a casket, maybe you can't see an air pocket, but maybe you can just see the disruption of the soil. So I hope this was helpful. And question of the day, put it in the comments below. Tell me something that you struggled to find one time on a GPR survey. Put that in the comments. And then if you found it with some other signature, add that in too. So I hope you like this. If it was valuable, share it around. Share it with somebody that you know. Subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't done so yet, hop over to LearnGPR.com. Put your email address in. You'll get our free training video. And we'll send these to you every single week. All right, have a great day. Happy surveying.